And that transition from when you were removed and the time period when you were removed to when you came here, what was that journey like?
It wasn't easy. It kind of helped me also understand the way how the world works. Obviously, society is governed by policies and ideologies. Sometimes, those ideologies don't align with everyone's really way of thinking. So, as a young person, we're put into this program, which was staged as a learning program, but in fact, it was a pretext to take young people away to fight in the war, really. Although, so the two of us, my brother was older than me, and myself, I was the youngest. So the army obviously gave ultimatum to the one boys, and we choose, or you give us one. And it was given very limited time. But unfortunately, yeah, so my father chose me, and that choice obviously helped me. It's kind of really, I was actually questioning myself, like, why me? But it's also quite sad at the same time. I believe anyone who's watching here would know exactly the importance of, imagine being given a choice to give away one of your children, for instance. It's the hardest thing, in fact, the worst thing you can ever do to a parent. But unfortunately, that was what was done to my parents. So I was given a decision to send me away. It was obviously not my mother, although was consulted, but that's because type of kind of patriarchal kind of culture. But the ultimate choice was my father. So he decided that I was the one to go. But I think it took me a while to understand the rationale. But eventually I realized that I think the thought was that if I was to be sent, I have a better chance of survival, in the sense that I can adapt to the environment quite easier compared to my brother. And also at the same time, if I was to stay, my brother, who is grown up and as is able to actually provide the protection for the community, support the family and all that, is readily available and able to do that. But for me, I haven't reached that stage yet. So that was, I think, the reasoning behind why I was the one chosen to go with this army. So obviously the journey itself was not comforting. There was a lot of torture, a lot of walking, and predominantly most of us ate very little. Sometimes we ate every second day. Lost communication with my parents for 16 years. Like there was no, even later, there was no way we could communicate.